Okay, a word about these learning these tunes, Bob Dylan tunes. So he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. There was a lot of well, no, there was a brief amount of um, discourse, maybe you know, 2, 3, 4 days worth of discourse um, globally, and a lot of people got excited. A lot of people got angry. A lot of other people were whatever, going through whatever they were going through. And Dylan himself has continued to work, play shows, keep to his regular uh, schedule, which, if you think about it, is really respecting his fans. But in addition, probably, I would guess, because he's an intellectual fellow, it's not like we're dealing with an idiot. He understands that saying something about it should be carefully thought out, and if he's going to say something at all, right? You don't just want to go, ah, I'm so happy. I mean, that's already. And the greatest Nobel Prize winners, have used this opportunity to say something else because they're not, again, idiots. They're, usually in their 70s and 80s. They've lived a life. They've written about things that, are of tremendous depth. That, who would expect them to? You get a phone call October 10th, and they tell you you've won this thing. It's about $1 million, and you're going to come and give an acceptance speech on December 10th, 2 months later, and it'll be published in, all over the world, and it'll be printed in 18 languages, and it'll be awesome. In the modern era, that strikes me as kind of demanding in a way. I know it's an award, it's a big award, it's the biggest perhaps award. But among writers, I mean, okay, I'm not a very good writer, but I'm a writer. Um, that would be kind of like you're forcing me to respond to this award within the calendar year because it's a big deal to you and the world, and I appreciate that. But you're not asking me about my schedule. Might be what Bob's up to. I don't know. Just guessing. But I got motivated to remember some of Bob Dylan's songs, and I'm a very poor guitarist, but I just use the guitar to put chords behind me so I can sing them because I think I have a distinct voice, and even if it's not necessarily good, it helps to project the lyrics, which I think is what we're all talking about when we award the Nobel Prize to someone, are the actual words that he wrote. And I haven't sung these songs or tried to play them on guitar in many years, say I don't know, 15 years or something, 20 years. And I'm not very good, but I just want to do it this autumn as part of the celebration of the Nobel laureate, one of my favorite Americans. And this homage is expanding a little bit in this little window of time. My thought was to finish on December 10th, which I like still the idea of doing that. It's about 20 days away. And I have a portrait I made of Bob Dylan back in 2008 that I can reprint at will because I've had it converted into a mechanism by which I can do that. So the companion thing here is to produce a series of pieces, a Bob Dylan series of pieces, using just this portrait that I've done of him, but then on each piece, lyrics to songs of his, either complete lyrics or pieces of lyrics or, etc. It's something I kind of have been doing over the years here and there. But now there's a real reason to do it in a celebratory manner and in a way to help people who don't know Bob Dylan's lyrics or wondering why this American pop singer to some people in their mind's eye, or rock singer, or folk singer, or whatever their popular image of him might be, they're wondering why did the Nobel Literature Committee believe he deserved a prize. So this songwriting, not songwriting. So this performance stuff goes hand in hand with the prints and I was hoping to have it all done by December 10th, which is the day he was meant to give the speech. But now it sounds like Bob's probably not going to. Bob Dylan is probably not going to give the speech on December 10th, and they've said back to him, "Well, you got 6 months." And I think that's reasonable. That struck me as reasonable. If he's not touring in winter or something like that, right? It would be cool if he came up with something to say, and it could even be one of those. And that's all I got to say about that, which would be really great. And then go back to touring and writing songs and stuff like that. Anyway, as a great admirer of yours, Bob Dylan, I am putting together this little Mahuza Fast here. And to the rest of you, that's what this Dylan stuff's all about. Coming up with the... Oh, and the chords are all clunky as crap. I mean, I'm just taking them off the net, trying to learn the songs quickly enough to be able to perform a few of them on the 10th of December. So please forgive my clumsy, crappy guitar playing and my mediocre singing. But I'm trying to get the lyrics over a lot here. God, going on and on about the Bob Dylan thing, but I wanted to make an explanation. Because now it's starting to happen. I'm like enjoying doing this, actually. And the rooster seems to like your stuff, dude. The rooster loves your stuff. I don't know why. Start playing your stuff, this rooster shows up every time. Surprised he's not here today. Actually, I haven't started playing yet, so that's why he's not here today. Okay, Bob Dylan, Nobel Prize laureate in the category of literature in the year 2016. I, MTK, am celebrating that fact. And if you're someone who doesn't really know his stuff, yeah, let me tell you, it's good stuff. I highly recommend you visit it. I like how the sun's doing crazy, crazy stuff in my face now.